Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming back as always. I appreciate it. Really hope you're having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another Transformer review. Yes, it's time to do another Versus. Yeah, I like doing these. So, today I'll be taking a look at Rattrap from Beast Wars. As you know, Kingdom is fixing to come out. I was able to get the core class, so I was really excited for that. I did a review for that. So we're going to do the original Beast Wars, G1 Beast Wars. We're going to do a third party, which I never really throw in third party, but there's not a lot to choose from for Rattrap. So this is the Transform Element one, then we got the Kingdom one, and we got the Generations one. He's a big old rat. So yeah, awesome. I love doing this stuff. So basically I'll just take a look at the alt modes, then I'll look at the bot modes and articulation, all that stuff, and just go through and everything and just have a good time talking about some Beast Wars. Rawr. Alright, let's just get right to the review. That's what you came for. Yeah. Well, alright folks, there is Rattrap in his beast mode, his alt mode and everything. So let's take a look at the original Beast Wars, G1 Beast Wars, whatever you call them. Let's take a look at their weapons first. Nicely done, got some sculpt work in there. Kind of a brownish kind of plastic going on. Now, this does separate and you can store it, which is pretty cool. You can store, there's a little section right here and on the other side, and you can store the weapon in his rat mode, and that's pretty neato. So we'll take a look at him real quickly. And, you know, it's nicely done. Got some nice orange paint for the eyes. It's got the teeth right there. Doesn't open up or anything like that. No real articulation on this thing. You can move the feet a little bit and everything. They kind of got like a peach paint tint or peach kind of plastic to them. And then I love this. It kind of looks, it does have like it has fur. And that's pretty cool. It's got some streaks and it's got this brown paint. It's kind of blended in with everything. Goes to the tail. Now the tail does move up and down a little bit, so that's pretty good. Like I said, the feet do kind of rotate a little bit, so that's very nicely done. So there you go. These are kind of the one-step changers. You know, you just gotta pop it up and it pops open everything. And you gotta keep the feet kind of in there like that. You know, with all the Beast Wars, you know, you're gonna see the roll bits out there. Nowhere else to put them, but I love the blend of the brown to the kind of grayish and everything. But it looks like it's got fur on there, and that's really cool. I like that. So there you go. That is the original Beast Wars Rattrap. Up next is Generations, and this looks, you know, more realistic. I like it. It's really nicely done. It's a big, big old rat. And his mouth is the only one that actually does open. It will open up and close and everything, so that's really nicely done. Nice kind of white teeth and everything. Black for the nose and for the eyes. Stare into the depth of your soul. Kind of a peach kind of color for the ears. Once again, you got all the roll bits under there. But once again, nice fur. I love that little fur detail. Once again, the brown blending into the grayish area. The tail does move. It's a little softer plastic as well. That's good. You can kind of bend it to a little bit to stay in place. And with the feet, once again, kind of a peach kind of a plastic, and they go up and down. And this one swivels side to side on a mushroom, so a little bit and everything. So you can kind of move this, but it starts breaking up the sculpt. So not much, but a little bit. Everything, once again, the roll bits under there. Now his gun, which is pretty cool, nicely done. It's nice clear plastic, and it does separate too as well. It will make two guns. If you want to do that, you have that option. Now it will store, there's a little peg right there in the butthole, and you just plug it in right there, and you can store the weapon in there, so that's pretty cool. So, nicely done. I like the Generations Rattrap. It was it's still a good figure. So there you go. All right, moving on to Transform Element. Like I said, this is a third-party one. Normally I don't do those. Just, you know, try to stick with the official, but not a lot of choices for Rattrap, so I just threw him in. We'll take a look at him. And nice little head sculpt. He's more of a smooth plastic. Black for the nose and for the eyes as well. Nothing for the ears. You got the black toes as well painted and kind of a peach for the feet. These go up and down. Nothing for the head movement. Once again, up and down. Nothing for that. The tail does move a little bit, but not much. So, and you got the, once again, the blending in of that little brown going into the smooth plastic. Now see, this one, you can't tell it really has fur. So that's a shame underneath. Now he does have a weapon well as well. You can plug them into the hands and everything. They'll store right there. But we'll take a look at the weapon, and it's got some nice gold paint, and it does separate as well. So you have 2 blasters, or have 1. It's your choice. There you go. That is the Transform Element third-party Rattrap. And last but not least, let's take a look at Kingdom. We'll take a look at his weapon. I really like the weapon he has. Some sculpt work in there. No paint, but nicely done. And you can store his on the side and the hip and everything. So there is the Earthrise. I'm sorry, not Earthrise, Kingdom. Nice little peach, little pink little nose or peach, whatever. And also for the ears, you got the black eyes with the white pupil. That's nice. And you can tell he has fur too. He's got some nice sculpt work on the body over there, and it looks like fur. These don't move at all. You got the peach paint right there. Peach paint right there. Now these feet do move, not much. A little up and down. It's on a ball joint, and they're painted as well. And you got the hands out the butt, just like the most of the rest of them do. A little bit for the, see, that just starts popping up and everything. So not much for the tail. It is a little softer plastic, but not too much. You will snap if you bring it too far and everything. And underneath as well, always got the roll bits, and he is really panelly. So that is Kingdom. So there you go. There's Rattrap from Beast Wars, Generations, Transform Element, and Kingdom. Awesome sauceum. Crapagonic, some pepper spray, and crappy toilet paper. Scale. Alright, back from transformation, and there you go. Beast Wars, Generations, Transform Element, and Kingdom. Alright, let's take a look at the original, the OG. And he's, you know, he's a one-step changer, one thing. You know, got the feet sticking out and everything. But, you know, kind of looks, you know, like the cartoon a little bit. Nice head sculpt. I love that. It's got the red eyes and got the brain just like the other ones. Nicely painted silver. He holds his gun just fine. Well, he did hold his gun just fine. Until I just ripped it out of his hand. So, yeah. Use that gun. Now you can store it right here or right there if you want to as well. That's an option. So nicely done. Like I said, you got the mouse head down there. Articulation, you look down a little, quite a bit actually. It's on a hinge and you can turn side to side. Not much up. The little back thing gets in the way, but it's a nice head sculpt. And then you got the arms. They go up to there. Not all the way around because this gets in the way. Little bicep swivel. 90 degrees for the elbow. And you got some nice silver paint right here and up here. Nicely done. And then same for the other arm. Now that kind of looks weird. You know, you got these right here, these gaps and everything. They're kind of far apart and everything. But that's what you get. No waist swivel or anything like that. You can't do the Van Dam. You can kick up quite a bit. Not much back. You got a knee bend. It's on a ball joint. So you can swivel it as well. There's a little swivel up here for the ball joint. This is all kind of a goldish, brownish kind of plastic. You got the big old feet. Nothing for the feet as far as that. But nice silver paint right here for the shins and everything. And it goes all the way down to the feet as well. And then the back, you know, you got the tail and everything. This is one of those one-step changers and everything. You just pull the tail up and it just transforms itself all magically. So he's kind of back heavy as well. Over the years, you know, the legs are getting a little wobbly, but he's still a decent little toy. I like him. You gonna stand up for me? All right. So there's the original Beast Wars Rattrap. All right, let's take a look at the Generations. All right, holds this weapon just fine. Like I said, they do separate. I don't know why they made them why they made the plastic or transparent. You know, it's just weird. But you can. It is a tight fit. You can separate them. You can have 2 guns, but I like them together. Looks pretty good as a rifle. If I can get that back down. And he also has this nice little feature, which he is like a demolition kind of thing. You know, he has everything. Now, a lot of people have either said this was supposed to be the binoculars, but I think they're supposed to be called sticky bombs or something else. Hit me up in the comments. I forgot what they're called, but they're supposed to be bombs. But you can use them as a binoculars as well. You can hold them and look out or something like that. You know, I guess you can fake it till you make it or something like that. So, but it's a cool little feature. You know, you just open it up and everything and you just store them in there, and that's pretty cool. I like that. So you got that. So that is the weapons and everything for Generations Rattrap. Alright, let's take a look at the articulation and sculpt work. So once again, nice head sculpt. Now that's brown on his face is really darker. It's kind of a dark orange, not brown, but dark orange. Kind of darker than what he has up here. But he's got the translucent. Now I think that's supposed to be light piping, I think maybe. But it doesn't show up real well. But I think he's got red eyes or something like that. But that's a really dark orange for the head paint, or paint for the face. Side to side, and you can go up a little bit and not much down just because of the transformation of that little thing right there. But nice head sculpt. And then you got the mouse head right there. You got the nice fur kind of sculpt work in there like that. Alright, move up to there. All the way. I guess you can go around and manipulate everything you want to. Swivel for that. Not quite 90 degrees for the knee or elbow bend. That kind of gets in the way. Nothing for the hand. But nice silver paint right there. All around right here. And you got the nice silver paint. And you got the little maximal little symbols. That's pretty cool. And that's on both sides. I like that. And you got a little bend right here too as well. So you can get a little more articulation going out there. So that's pretty good. No waist swivel. You can do the Van Damme. You kind of got like a peach kind of skin colors for the thighs, a little bit on the top of the thighs. And you got this nice dark orange again, so it kind of matches up with the face and everything. Thigh swivel, kick up quite a bit, kick back a little bit, the little butt thing gets in the way. Swivel, like I said that. Knee bend, 90 degrees. Nothing for the feet, but you do have tons of silver paint right here. Like I said, the orange paint and like that, and you got the toes. They're painted, you know, peach kind of thing. So pretty cool, and then the tail can move up and down a little bit. It is all. Now there is a big gappage right there, and now you can in the instructions they say they have the hands sticking out. You know, you can have it that way. I just like it better, a little, you know, hiding a little bit right there. So you know, anyway, you know, whatever, any way you want to display it, it's your transformer. You do whatever you want, but that's the way I display mine, is down there. So there you go. All right, that was Generations Rattrap. All right, let's take a look at the third-party transform element little Legends Rattrap. They did a Black Arachne as well. I think they're doing a Scorponok too. He should be coming out, so I'm definitely gonna get them so he can hold his weapon just fine. Pull that out, and like I said, you can separate that. Let's take a look at him. Nicely done head sculpt. Once again, got the red eyes. You got the little teeth. They're painted as well. You got the buck teeth. Silver for the brain, and you got some silver underneath back there as well. So it looks good. Look up quite a bit, not much down, and side to side, it's a little tight. And then, nicely done. Now this is the one, like I said, didn't have any fur. It doesn't look like it has fur or anything like that. You got some nice gold paint right here. You got some silver paint right here throughout the arms and everything. You can go up to here. All the way around. Well, it may not go around. I guess you could, but you have to manipulate a little bit. Swivel for the elbow, or you know, arm, or you know what I mean. And nothing for the hand. Well, wait, let me see. No, yeah, nothing for the hand. So he does have a bicep swivel. That's why I couldn't even think of it, Jeebus. Nothing for no waist swivel. So that's a shame. But it's kind of hard with this guy. You know, it's kind of with everything he has on the back and everything. So Van Damme. Let's see this. I always had issues with this because I couldn't quite get it to stay in there. My boy Dakota, he's a Primal Sabbath. He could do it and everything, but I always messed up on mine, and it wouldn't just stay in there. Mine would just, you know, fall back there. So, but anyways, Van Damme, kick up, kick back a little bit, thigh swivel, knee bend, toe tilt down and up a little bit, and a little rocker, so that's good. Tons of paint. Once there's you got the orange, silver, and kind of a salmon color right there, so pretty good. Then the back, and this moves a little bit. You can move it out like that, but there's the back. Cleans up a little bit. So there you go. The only issue I had was that I couldn't get that mouse head to get stuck in there. I'll work with it a little more, but that is Transform Element Rattrap, are you going to stand up for me? Come on now. There you go. And the last but not least, definitely, this is Kingdom. Once again, there he is holding his gun. I'll say his hammer. I love that gun. It's a nice gun, as always. All right. Beautiful head sculpt. Once again, it's got the red eyes, and you got the teeth as well, the buck teeth. That's pretty cool. Nice silver for the brain. Side to side. Not much, nothing up or down. That's a shame, but moving on, you can go all the way up to there with the arm. And like I said, that's on my review of him. This I really don't like. I wish it tabbed in, but I guess you can get some poses if you want to with that. So you do got a little swivel up here, and also a bicep swivel. Nothing for the hands. Silver paint, and then nice little maximal symbols right there on his forearms. That's pretty cool. No waist swivel. And you got the Van Damme. Kick up, kick back, swivel right there. And then you got a swivel right here as well. Now you got a knee bend right here, but you also got a bend right here just because of transformation. So you kind of got two knee bends. And you can do some weird stuff if you want to like that. Then move on down to the feet. You got a little toe tilt down, toe tilt up, and a little rocker. And that is painted peach, kind of a peach color for you. Got the toes. Then the back, you know, it cleans up pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all for a $10 figure. Put that in there, man. All right. Well, there you go. That is the articulation and sculpt work of Rattrap from 4 generations. Or different generations. I don't know. No, these are the same. Whatever. You know what I mean. 4 different lines. There you go. Crapagonics, pepper spray, some crappy toilet paper, and squeaks for scale. Well, alright folks. It's picture time. Yeah. Alright, hope you like those pictures. Alright, let's talk about some Rattrap. Let's talk about the original Beast Wars. Okay, it's fine. Like most, you know, like the G1, kind of had to use your imagination. Now, they do have better articulation. He does have better articulation than the G1 stuff and everything, but it's not, you know, that great as well. But, you know, decent and everything. Got some, you know, decent paint, you know, in areas, you know, the forearms, everything's painted silver, the legs, everything, the head, he got the red eyes, and that's really nice. It's a one-step changer, so it's really easy to transform. Not bad. I like the weapon, it's pretty good. You know, so overall, it's not that bad. I think it's held up really good and everything, so yeah, I like Rattrap. Just my legs, I need to maybe put some fingernail polish or anything, because he's really back heavy, so my legs are kind of giving out, so he won't stand up sometimes. He does tend to fall a lot. But not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's move on excuse me, to Generations. And it's really, I like this figure. It's pretty good. Now, articulation is kind of lacking, you know, with all of these. You know, the wrap modes, you know, are not, they're fine, but they're not, you know, really great at all on any of these. Now, the articulation for this guy, you know, they don't really have any waist articulation for any of them, which I can understand because the way they're, you know, the way he's built and everything. But you know, nothing for the feet or anything like that. So, you know, it kind of had to stay in an A stance and everything. So it would have been cool if they would have maybe gave him a rocker or something like that. But once again, the paint is really good on this one. I love on this one and this one, the fur, the details and everything, that's really nicely done. Transformation was real easy on this one. The paint's really good on this one. I love the little maximal symbols on the forearms. That's really cool. The little hidden bomb thing, that's awesome. I think that's a nice little touch and everything. The weapon, don't know why it's clear, but you know, I like clear stuff, it's fine. So overall, this one's a good Generation figure. You know, like I said, great paint, and it's a fun little Rattrap figure. I like that. So we got Rhinox and Waspinator in that line as well. Was there any other Beast Wars in that Generations? I don't know. But they were pretty good. All right, moving on to third-party transformed element. And this one's built really well. It's got some die cast in it and everything. I don't think I mentioned that during the thing, but it does have die cast in the feet. So it's got a good weight to it. The alt mode, you know, is smooth. It doesn't have any details for the fur or anything like that. Transformation is pretty easy. Only issue I finally got to stick in, you know, the nose down into there. So I finally got to do that, but that's kind of a pain in the butt once in a while. Great paint, articulation, decent. You know, he does have foot articulation. That's really good. I like the weapon. I like all the weapons. Really, you know, they're really cool with the weapons and everything. But nice paint. Articulation is pretty good. Doesn't have a waist swivel, just like, you know, because it's kind of hard with the way he's, you know, made and everything. And the almost pretty good. And that's all right. But yeah, this was a pretty decent one. I like it. I like her. I like this one and the Black Arachnia. That was really good. And like I said, they do have a Scorponok coming out, and I'm looking forward to that one as well. And we'll move on to the last one, Kingdom. And I really like him. He's fun. He does have an issue, you know, with the arm pegging in. I wish that pegged in. You know, that's kind of weird. But, you know, articulation's pretty good on this one. Paint's really good on this one. Once again, he's got the little maximal symbols on the forearm. That's nice. The alt mode, you know, I do like the detailed, you know, with the fur and everything. That's really good. But, you know, but overall, really good. $10, you can't go wrong. Neither all, you know, I don't know how much Generation is going for now. Maybe 20 something, 20 or 30 bucks. G1, or not G1. I keep calling it G1. Beast Wars originally, Rattrap. I mean, I'm sure you probably can get it for a decent price. I don't know, I haven't looked up in a while. And the Transform Element, I forgot how much. I think he was around 30 or 40 bucks, so not too bad. But yeah, overall, you know, like I said, I love the paint. The head sculpts are really good on all three of these and everything. So overall, it's a great little Versus thing. It's a great figure. I mean, I don't have a favorite, but you know, they're all pretty cool, you know, in their own way and everything. So yeah, so that was my little Versus with Beast Wars, Generations, Transform Element, and Kingdom. Hope you liked it. Go there and hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go there and hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up with some comments. Tell me what you thought of this. Which one's your favorite? Which one you like if you have any of these. And I guess I'll see you on the next Versus. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail Hasbro. And good night, folks.